you ever had any weird or strange side effects after being stung or bitten?
So the worst bite I ever took, and this was an unintentional bite, came from something called a Gila monster, which is the only venomous lizard in the United States.
They
And
have
it was
them
an
here in
accidental bite.
Arizona.
Yeah, you know. In excruciating, insanely painful. The kind of pain where there was actually a point where I was like, it might be better to cut off my arm before the venom gets any further, because I was afraid if like this kind of pain going up my arm ends up in my chest, like it could send me into cardiac arrest, right? Realistically, that's probably not going to happen, but your mind's going through that when you're in that much pain. Getting to the side effects point, the next day, strangely enough, I had like massive diarrhea, like uncontrollable, like my body like just expunging whatever my body's fight was against that venom, whether it was sending liquids to that area to disperse the venom. However, was it my body was fighting? I had like, it's not kind of gross, but I had like massive diarrhea for like hours the next day. Like I had like food poisoning, but I didn't. It was from the Gila monster bite. So I've actually never shared that story with anybody, but
I love that.
whatever.
How did that happen? Like, how did you like come across the Gila monster and get bitten?
Well, it's kind of an embarrassing. How did I get bitten? We came upon a Gila monster. I filmed with them several times before. No reason to get like a full on episode. And we were like, oh, well, dude, it's just like it was out like basking in the sun, and they're not real fast. They don't run off.
Where was this at?
Tucson, Arizona.
Okay.
And at the time, I was like, we had just gotten, I think it was like the GoPro Hero. It was like the GoPro 4. It was still a version of the GoPro that was inside of a plastic case, whichever one that was. So quite a few iterations back. And I took the GoPro and I was kind of like holding it like this. Actually, for some reason, I had it like this. Was trying to real carefully get it in. And I was like doing this panning shot. Lizard was totally calm. And dude, they can snap into action so fast. It reared its head around, knocked the camera from my hand, and bit the side of my thumb. So my thumb was in the side of its mouth, like that,
no.
for less than a second. Like it got me, and like the motion of me pulling away as it biting me was ripping my finger out of the mouth as it was biting me. But their teeth are razor sharp teeth. So put all these slices in me, and just that amount of contact with its teeth and saliva, because the venom is not injected from the teeth like the fangs of a snake. It comes out of glands in the lower part of the jaw that have to be worked up into the teeth. So even that amount of venom that got into me from that was the most excruciating pain I've ever felt. So the moral of the story is that A, don't ever try to get close to a Gila monster. Just admire it from several feet away and zoom in with your camera. Or if you're going to film anything with a GoPro, put it on one of those extendable poles so that the camera gets close and not your hand.